Social media is everywhere, from YouTube videos to Facebook pages to the ubiquitous twittering tweeples. But fun and games aside, it can be an extremely powerful and inexpensive way to market your startup. Be careful, you don't want to end up spamming people either. Prashant Rajkhowa this week on Toolkit tells you exactly how to use social media to get yourself going.
Social media is an online conversational platform that allows people or startups or brands to project their brand and their thoughts on an ongoing basis.
Social media, if you strip the technology out of it, has existed for ages. People used to sit around a peepal tree or a banyan tree and talk to each other, interrupt each other, add gyan to each other under a peepal tree. Today they do that using platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Orkut.
Social media isn't a buzz concept. Blogs, Facebook, Twitter and YouTube are more than just places where people hang out. They are places where consumers hang out. It's a social media because of groups, communities and circles. And a conversation here is an immense opportunity for online conversations between your startup and potential customers.
Conversations that happen on social media need to add value. I need to either give you facts, figures, trivia that you never knew, right? Which now make you smarter or they make you more knowledgeable, or I need to give you an opinion that makes you ponder.
In a sense, it helps in establishing credibility, which is always good when you go, say, to a customer or to a VC or to maybe even an investor. So it always helps in that sense.
A social media case in point, Deskaway. Blogging, Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn were the tools this 2-year-old software as a service startup used to speak to potential customers. They found people actively looking for a product like theirs, and unlike traditional media where one hopes a potential buyer sees the ad, they actively converted prospects to sales.
LinkedIn is great where we can actually, me as a business owner can connect with other CEOs, and let's say if I'm looking to build a partnership with company XYZ, I can use the referring mechanism of LinkedIn to actually know who knows that person and then kind of get a referral. And the question and answers of LinkedIn are pretty powerful too, where I can actually put up search feeds and connect with people who have asked questions about collaboration, small business technology or tools like that.
When thinking about a social media plan, it's important to pick the right channels. This should be based on a simple cycle. Listen to what people are saying about your stream. Participate in these conversations. Give your views and comments. Build people's trust. Promotion at this stage will be considered spam and will drive people away. In the next stage, connect your connections with your startup. Then review, replan and restart the process.
Twitter has retweets and replies. Replies is how many people responded to you. Retweets is how many people recommended you, right? Facebook has comment, share, like, right? All of this can be put in conventional marketing terms in terms of brand recommendation, right? Brand response, right? And all of that can be put in that kind of marketing jargon, so as to say, right? But all of these tools are fairly measurable then. And if you follow this path, you can build a sustainable, stable and growing presence on social media.
Prima facie, our blog helps us to helps the world and helps our customers know that we're constantly thinking about things that we do for them. We're constantly thinking about and thinking deeper into fields that relate to them. So that gives customers a sense of confidence, especially us being a young company. It adds that element of one streak of gray hair that we need on our head. And also internally, because what we try to do is we try to sort of broadcast everything that we do in-house. Internally, what that leads to is people say that, you know, this is a vibrant, this is a dynamic place to work in. So maybe I'm going to send in my CV to this place, and which is always a good thing when you're trying to start up and creating a credible team.
Remember two things. If your potential customers are not online and not active on social media, you might end up making a fool of yourself. The second thing to remember about social media promotion is that it's an ongoing process. There is no such thing as a social media campaign. You have to be in constant touch and constant communication through all the channels that you've set up. If you start dropping off channels, you will lose the contacts that you've already built through those channels. And if you drop off social media altogether, there go your customers, potential customers, and perhaps even your brand.